Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda Shull, and I am joined by my brilliant co star, Brendan Penny.
Hello, everyone.
We are so excited for you to see our new movie, Family Practice Mysteries Coming Home. And we have a couple of questions that Hallmark Mystery sent our way to answer. I have them right here. So, Brendan, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's hit
All
it.
right, let's get started. Here we go. First question. Number one, Amanda, here we go. This is for me. Family Practice Mysteries Coming Home follows Dr. Rachel Hunt, this gal, who recently moved back home to North Carolina with her twin teenagers. Tell us more about her medical practice and her relationship with her patient, Ross. Well, Dr. Rachel Hunt was an Army trauma surgeon, and she moved back to North Carolina with her twin teenagers. With a heavy heart. And more will be explained when you watch the movie why this homecoming wasn't what she imagined it to be. She goes into a family practice where there are other doctors, and one just happens to be on sabbatical for a while, and she takes his place. She does know this patient, Ross, who has some mysterious events happen in his life, I guess I'll say. Her father was friends with him, is friends with him. And so she's known him for a while since she was a child.
All right, I'm moving on. I'm
Yeah.
going. Question two. My character, Jack, is immediately drawn to Rachel when he meets her. And can we share their first encounter with each other that involves some furry friends? Absolutely. So, yes, my character, Jack, is he is very drawn to Rachel, first off, because she is
Oh, please tell the people what they want to
She
hear.
is
What
so
is she?
attractive. She's a beautiful woman, and he is just a lonely cop. No, no, he is at a pet adoption place, and he's a cat person. He is not a dog person, and it looks like this lovely woman that he kind of encounters in the very beginning is kind of, I don't know, she's interesting, and she's a little mysterious,
Well,
and
right off the bat, they have good banter,
they
which
do
I
have
think
good banter. Yeah, absolutely. And
it's
they
a
kind
good
of,
chemistry from the very first moment they meet. I
yeah.
wish I could say the same with you, Brendan, but I could say even more about you. The first time we met, I'll tell everyone.
Okay.
I reached. Do you remember this? I hadn't even met you. You hadn't even come to actually
On the set,
yet.
yeah.
And I got your phone number from production and texted you and asked you a favor before I had
Oh,
ever
yeah, that's
even
right.
met
That's
you.
true. That's
You
true.
couldn't have possibly been more gracious or lovely or generous with your time and your energy. And that was before. And then that same day, when said favor was, I needed your help with something,
Yeah,
we shot the pet adoption
that's right.
scene right
Yeah.
before you helped me out with that.
Yeah.
So,
So the banter was really fun. First off, there was also a dog that if any single person who's ever filmed with animals, it never goes extremely well. I've filmed with birds. I've filmed with um, llamas. I've filmed
oh,
with cows, and never anything ever works. Dogs, cats are normally pretty good, but there's this one dog that was like nutters, and he just kept, or
it
she,
was she.
sorry,
It
she,
was
she,
her moment. It was her moment.
and she just kept running back and forth during my coverage, not during yours. Yours, she was like perfect during mine, and she's like spinning around and going crazy, and it was
But what was on your coverage, what made it even more enjoyable was that she had white hair and she was going so berserk behind me. So I couldn't see her. I could only see your reaction. But there was like a flurry of white hair
yeah,
snowing down in front of
it
you.
was like pig pen, but just dust of fur. But also, I had two of the cutest little, like I felt like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, just holding you, just want to squish them, and the cutest
In
little,
the best possible way.
yeah, of course, yes, the cute
Which garnered you our inside nickname of Detective
detective
Kittens.
kittens. Detective Kittens. That's who I play in
Yes.
this movie.
Yeah.
Or Jack.
Just between the two of us. All right. Shall we move on?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Rachel is dedicated to her patients and grows concerned when she can't get a hold of Ross.
Mm.
Yes. Can I share what happens when she checks in on him? It's not good. it Things look just about as bad as they can for Ross when she checks in on him.
Yeah.
He is not alive. Next question.
Next question. All right. Rachel believes that Ross's death isn't an accident and involves Jack, who is the town's local detective. Tell us more about our character's working relationship. Well, at first, yeah, Rachel is very kind and she's very professional, but she is also very tenacious, and she is in the beginning of the movie kind of stepping out of her lane as and kind of trying to step into my world and almost take over a little bit, I would say, and just really, really, really needling um, needling me to get an autopsy and to go further on it within this investigation because she feels that foul play has been at hand. And
There is something wrong afoot in our
something is
town.
afoot. That's right. Yeah, and she's very persistent, very sweet, very what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word, Amanda, that I'm looking for?
Brilliant.
Nope.
Intuitive. Sensational.
Sensational. Yeah, she's sensational. Yeah, no, she's kind of
She's a dog with a bone. I
tenacious.
mean,
She's very
and
tenacious. Yeah.
she is tenacious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if I may defend my character, she is persistent and tenacious with you because she needs your help. She needs you to
Absolutely. Yeah.
facilitate an investigation that she believes should move forward. But behind closed doors with her father in particular, she does express a little trepidation at being so assertive, and an acknowledgement that she might be stepping a little into your lane. She does acknowledge that, but she believes in her gut that something isn't right.
Absolutely. And
So,
she is right. It's just he's very by the book, and he can only do as much as he can with the amount of information that he has, which in the beginning is not a lot other than a feeling.
yes. Well, it's a good thing I came along. All right, moving on.
Always.
Brendan,
Yes.
the Chessies are excited to see you back on screen again.
Woo!
Are there any similarities or differences between Jack Quinn and Kevin O'Brien from Chesapeake Shores?
Yeah, there's huge differences. Number one, Jack.
You two look a lot alike, though.
We do, except Jack Quinn has a bit of a beard.
Oh.
Kevin O'Brien never had a beard. No, there's the similarities between them is I would say that they both have very strong morals of doing the right thing. But they're very different, I would say. Kevin was kind of always the family hero. He was kind of the guy who would at all costs would just always be there for family and put himself last in that situation. And I feel like Jack is, he's a single guy. He lives by himself, except for his lovely two kittens that he has. He's just kind of down that path of career, and yeah, really great guy, but definitely a little more stern, not as family oriented as Kevin was, I would say.
Okay. We
Yeah.
do get a glimpse into Jack's backstory a little bit later on
Yeah,
when our characters get to know each other better. But
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin was extraordinarily family centered. That's the main difference, I would say, in their personalities.
okay.
Okay. Rachel has three important jobs: being a doctor to her patients, investigating a crime, and helping her kids adjust to their new life. Amanda, What qualities do you love about your character?
Well, for better or worse, I do love her tenacity. I do appreciate that she too has a moral compass, and whether it's appreciated by you or anyone else who would rather she she doesn't pursue her gut feeling. I like that about her. I like that she knows that she might be stepping on some toes and might ruffle some feathers, but she knows what's right and she is determined to prove it. Um, I also really like the way she parents. And I think that it's admirable. Her twins, it's a boy and a girl, are 15. And there's a lot she needs to navigate with bringing them back stateside. Their last home was in Germany, and so they have a lot of adjustment they need to do, and she doesn't helicopter them. She's letting them kind of figure it out for themselves, and there are a couple of moments with the kids that she doesn't necessarily approve isn't the right word, but she doesn't necessarily feel that they're moving in a direction she thinks is healthy, but she lets them figure that out for themselves. And I think that's admirable that you've raised your children to fly. She's done everything she needs to do till this point to know that they're going to make the right choices when the time comes. And I really like that about her. Was that you dinging us? Are we done now, Brendan?
Yeah,
Is
I've had enough of you. I forgot to put
ding,
my
time
email
over.
here. My apologies. It's gone now.
Moving on.
It was just,
Um,
natural timing.
There are a lot of thrilling moments in the movie while our characters are sleuthing and getting to know each other. Can we share a favorite scene without giving away any spoilers? Brendan, what was the favorite scene? It better involve me.
Were you in this? Um, yeah.
Amanda Schul, nice to meet you.
Hey,
Nice
oh,
to
hey,
meet you.
you're Amanda. Okay. I heard about you. Um, there's a few favorite scenes. I think one of my favorite scenes was when we were outside of your family practice and we were eating the Chinese
Chinese
takeout.
food?
Yeah.
That was
I
fun.
like that scene because it's just a nice, sweet scene, but also had a lot of fun filming that with you. Because if you remember, we did laugh a little bit during that scene, and there's a few
Us?
takes. Yeah.
Who?
Who? Us? Um, I loved shooting every scene of this movie. I thought this movie was so fun. I thought that it was fast paced. I think that I mean, if I can just cover her so she doesn't see me say this, it's not embarrassing. Um, Amanda is incredibly talented and she's extraordinarily easy to work with. So anytime I got to go and film with her, it was fun. It was good work that you could be proud of, and great person to be with. So all of the scenes were great. I mean, holding the kittens, fantastic. I like all of the interrogation scenes because they're really fun to play, and I enjoyed all of them. I just enjoyed the whole experience.
Wow, what do I have to add to that except ditto? I do have to say that one of my most memorable scenes with you probably was that first scene with the
Yeah,
kittens. And that was from the moment I met Brendan, I enjoyed Brendan, and that's on and off camera. So I think from the second I met you, we wanted to take a picture with us with the kittens, and I was having trouble with the
yeah,
camera. And within honestly 5 minutes of being on set with him, I makeup was already angry with me because I was streaming
yeah,
tears laughing so hard.
yeah.
And that was the first of a few situations where I I just reveled in your presence on camera and off. I thoroughly enjoyed working with you. But I
Really?
mean, and to be fair, also while working with animals can be a challenge, I really like working with animals. I
Yeah.
love
Dog. I didn't
working
like the
with
dog.
dogs
That
and
dog
cats.
was out to get me. Every time it was my close up, that
She
dog.
was a little saboteur.
She was a saboteur. She was a little turkey, that's for sure. Yeah.
I liked it, and I really enjoyed everyone who came in onto the movie, whether we only got a chance to work for a day or several days. The people who played my family, the people who played Ross's family,
Yeah.
all of the wonderful actors. I really enjoyed working with them, seeing what they brought to the table, playing off of them. I had some great scenes. With a gentleman, the character of Avery in the
Mhm.
newspaper. I really loved working with him. My kids, adorable. I just, yes. It's how boring are we that we don't have anything specific and we can't badmouth somebody. Want want. We liked each other.
We can try. Go ahead.
No one's listening. Okay. All right. Moving on. Moving on.
Okay. As Rachel and Detective Jack get closer to solving the murder, new suspects start to rise. Can we each give a clue to the? Or sorry, I got to do this again. I didn't wear my glasses because I wanted to look cool for the social live, and now it's falling apart on me.
It's
Okay,
backfiring.
I'll do this, and then I'll be able to read it better. All right. As Rachel and Detective Jack get closer to solving the murder, new suspects start to arise.
There you
Can
go.
we each? I'm committed now. I got to continue this. Can we each give a clue the viewers should be on the lookout for as they sleuth along while watching Amanda?
Yay!
Can you imagine
Do
if I
you
just walked
remember?
around when I
Do you
forgot?
remember that day on set when I was encouraging you, and you finally told me to stop encouraging you?
Oh
Because
my! That was the worst. Okay, that's back to that's the previous. I forgot about that. So Amanda has this habit of like you're doing great, you're doing fine, and if you drop like one word, one line, and you don't go like, "Oh no, I'm falling," just it's literally like this. It's like you're saying your lines, and then oh, sorry, let me take that back, and then you do it. At the end, she goes, "Oh, you did it! Good job!
I
You
just
did it!"
wanted to encourage you. I mean, in my
It
defense,
is the
at the
worst.
time I had a 3-year-old son, and I was doing a lot of FaceTimes with him, encouraging him to eat
Yeah.
vegetables and whatnot. So I
And then,
was just sort of carrying that on to set and just providing you with the positive encouragement I thought you
yes,
needed.
it was very undercutting and unnecessary. That's
You
all.
are welcome. All right.
Yeah.
Can we each give a clue to the viewers about what the viewers should be on the look for?
Mm,
Ooh. No one, I think, is this a clue that no one should be discounted?
yes.
Everyone should be, I mean,
Yeah.
every single person should be considered a suspect.
Yes.
Everyone is guilty until proven innocent.
That's right. In this
Mm.
show, everyone's guilty. Yeah, I would say just pay close attention to certain details, like when we're having our conversations, just the two of us, and little kind of tidbits of information come out. I'd say pay close attention because then I think that kind of leaves little clues along the track for you to be able to follow. And I go, aha. And don't be one of those people that goes, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. When you didn't know, because we do throw some curveballs at you. It's okay to not know and be surprised by the story.
It takes a very strong character to admit they don't know.
Mhm.
You're you're a much better person for admitting that. So just go
Are you
ahead.
talking to the audience or me right now?
I'll never tell.
I think I know.
All right. We have a game.
Let's play a
Are
game.
are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. To wrap up our live chat, we have a guess the character game with only a few clues. Who could it be? Guess along with us in the comments. All right. I'm
Hmm.
going to provide the clues. How about I give a clue, then you give a clue, then I give a clue, then you give a clue.
But I can't because it says I have an adorable dog. I don't. That's you.
No, we're giving clues. These are the
Oh,
clues.
I
We're
gotcha.
we're as
Yes,
if
I
open
gotcha.
here. Got
I'm
it?
on
Do you?
the trolley now. Here we go.
Okay. Ding ding. Here goes that trolley. I am one of Dr. Hunt's patients.
I have an adorable dog and enjoy going on walks.
I used to serve in the U.S. Army.
Who am I? And then we
Should
don't
we,
say. Do we
should we
say?
tell any? Do we tell anyone?
We say?
We say
We're going to say? Will you say?
1, 2, 3.
David Cooper.
David Cooper. Why'd you have to beat me to it? Why'd you have to get it out of your mouth
No,
faster?
it's better.
Why'd you do that?
Good job, Amanda. You did it. David Cooper.
Thank you. I appreciate your encouragement. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Good.
All right. I am going to remind everyone when and where they can tune in to watch the premiere, which is tonight.
Yes.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Friday, May 17th. Thank you for joining us.
9/8 Central. Hold on. 9/8 Central, only on Hallmark Mystery. And if you are going to tweet while you're watching, hashtag Family Practice Mysteries. You gotta hashtag Family Practice Mysteries, ! And I'm telling you, please, please watch. You will not regret the time spent with the amazing Amanda Shull. And of course, I'm more than grateful to be on your screen one more time, and we really hope that you watch and you enjoy it, because I think it is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much, everyone. We can't wait for you to watch our new movie. Thank you.